over on Wack100's page, and recently Wack brought Suge Knight snitching back up, which, as I pointed out before, this isn't new news, breaking news. This has been known. Big bad Suge Knight snitched and did it in a very manipulative way after Akon's security knocked him out in Arizona some years back, Super Bowl weekend. It's always been crazy to me the way that this story didn't get much coverage, because after Greg the Barber knocked Suge Knight out, cleared him, put him to sleep, everyone was trying Suge. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Suge Knight did a lot of legendary-ish in the rap game with Death Row Records and all the different things that he did, but he played off that intimidation factor, bullying people, getting a lot of individuals to do his dirty work for him. And you see, as the years went on, Mob James, other people have come out and spoke and really showed the real Suge Knight, but that's kind of the genius of Suge Knight, but you can't get it fucked up. He's a villain in this story. Wack100's a villain as well. This we know. Something very similar with Wack, the manipulation and the bullying attempts. He learned a lot from Suge. As much as Wack100 hates to hear that and always is bugging about it when it's brought up, it's a fact. He went a different route with Suge and has maintained success for a longer period of time, right? But they're one and the same in a sense, But anyways, with all this being brought up, as of late, Suge Knight came out and said, being mad that he's been put on blast, because remember, he got knocked out by Akon security, press charges, had him locked up. I think he was on paper still at the time, I can't recall, but he did Fed time, and more or less, he didn't want to catch this assault. So Suge Knight basically said, hey, what's your freedom worth to you? Break me off and I won't show up to court. The case will get dismissed, which is wild because in a way that's almost like witness tampering. It's a whole racket within itself, but they didn't try to go tell on Suge and tell the prosecutors. They just paid that bag and got the case dismissed. But this recently came up. Wack100 re-brought this up in the Clubhouse 100 initiative circuit, which again, that's another part to show you Wack100's kind of evil genius in a way. The way that he does the Clubhouse 100 stuff, talks about all the different topics every single day. He's on there for hours. Then he's got his 100 ENT team that, repurposes and breaks down the content and uploads it onto here in the blogosphere, and boom, Wack100 is in every news topic. It's smart. He's still a villain, but it's smart the way he rocks, that got brought back up recently, so Suge Knight was pissed the fuck off. And then Suge put it out there saying, okay, well, they want to bring back up how I ratted. Akon is a pedo. He violated a 13-year-old girl. You see what this says here? Akon to Suge Knight. Your R-word claims are disgusting. You'll hear from my lawyer. Now, what this is based on, well, comment if you think we should dive into this a little more and do a video about Akon's R-word allegations that Suge Knight is pretty much making up, because he was never accused of the R-word or violating a little girl. But there is something to it. If you guys, I think Akon made a song talking about it where he brought a girl from the crowd up on the stage and he did some kind of dance or whatever. It's like some very, I don't know, like freak dancing type stuff. I don't know what you want to call it. And the girl turned out to be underage. I don't know if she was 13, but he caught a case for it. And Akon has always said he didn't know. I think he made a song called like I'm Sorry or something like that. Comment if y'all remember that. Comment if you think Akon was weird for that, if he should have known that was a little girl. I don't know. He's always maintained that he didn't know, no one in the venue knew, or they wouldn't have let it happen either, So that's what this is all about. And you see Wack says, once a dummy, always a dummy. Akon not wrong on this one. This is what you call a corporate check-in. Watch your mouth, boy. So he's saying Suge Knight still a dummy as always. As you see, he always has that tension with Suge where he's always trying to diss him. He hates being compared to him, even though, like I said, he was running with Suge, got all the game from Suge that he needed when it came to the rap game, and then broke off, and he's still doing his own thing, and he still maintained a relationship with Suge for a long time, but as we know, they don't see eye to eye anymore. So what's this guy say? That man broke and serving a 28-year sentence. What the fuck is a lawyer finna do? Take his commissary money? So I don't know, Akon, what could he really take from Suge Knight? He's broke, right? I mean, I guess he could just sue him anyways, just to take him to court. So there's actual, judgment out there saying that this is BS and this is defamation. Sue for telling the truth. Freddie Hot Sauce says, let's just see what people are saying in response to this. How are you verified, fam? Get sued as well. Talking about he was locked up, they won't let him out, bitch ass. Definitely was never locked up the way he be. LOL, be hearing from my lawyer ass dude. He being exposed. Now he panicking for help. And one thing about Suge, he don't do too much lying. He be putting them Hollywood dudes on blast. How you know it's the truth? I sleep with this girl that worked for the IG plug. The guy says, sue for defamation, right? So let's see. Again, from my understanding, there was never no allegations to that extent against Akon. He just did that very inappropriate dance with a 13-year-old, which is weird and wrong and disgusting and all that. But Akon's always maintained he didn't know. But let me know what you think about it. But you also heard someone saying the whole locked up won't let me out thing. That was definitely exposed, that Akon exaggerated all that he didn't really do a bid like that. Anybody can be $14.9 a month to talk about verification. How you know you don't know? How do you know what's the truth? Yes, he did go to jail for car theft for a few days. On God, you was there. Also told me, I ain't reading that. You used to be at death row. Now you calling Suge boy. Damn, dudes switch up fast when they get in position. Dude wanna be Suge Knight, but he got to answer to baby. Respect a real G. Yeah, Wack100, a hoe. You ain't lying. Wack paid for Suge's mother's funeral. He clearly had the utmost respect for him till Suge tried to snake him. Suge a real G. To you, amen, you big homie, getting outdone by everyone that worked for him. Literally, facts, bro. Wack the biggest snake. My guy, dudes, take away what Suge did. Death row started. You dudes wearing chains with the label on it. Dudes, Suge been a solid one from jump. Everybody left over in jail. Suge got out. Mary J was in up contract. Suge got her free, relax, and respect a real dude. So I don't know, man. Can't believe Akon gave that French that fake watch. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the comments. Stay tuned for updates.